best stories in sports. This is an E60 feature presentation.
For Hayward III, it was always his dream to score a game-winning touchdown. Then, on a Friday night in September, it happened. It was the greatest moment of his life. It was also the night that he died.
He kept telling me, "Dad, my heart is pounding too fast, hard to breathe," and we actually took him to a cardiologist out here in Portland, and he just diagnosed him with asthma. After that, he started doing the inhaler, and it seemed like he was fine.
As Hayward Demison dances down the sideline, and it's going to be a touchdown.
So Hayward continued to play, and as a junior in 2010, he was a starting varsity running back for the Central Catholic Rams.
And here comes this kid, Hayward Demison. He comes in with his goals, other than just writing, "I want to score touchdowns." This kid had goals of, "I want to be a better teammate. I want to become a better man."
And I was like, "Hayward, if you had the chance to play in the NFL, they offered you this amount of money." He said, "It's not about the money, sis."
I drive semi-trucks for a living. Pretty much on the road 4 or 5 days out of the week.
I was at a high school dance.
I said, "Son, I know I can't make it, but you give them hell. You go out and you play hard, and hope you have a spectacular game." That's the last thing I remember telling him.
Darkest hours of anybody's life, or any team's life, true character is revealed. You know, we're on the 40-yard line, and our quarterback read it correctly and handed the ball off. And Hayward bounced back outside, and as soon as he did that, there was a crease there, and he looked like he was kind of shot out of a cannon.
He was just running so fast, so hard, and just right down the sideline. Once he crossed that goal line, oh, my heart was racing.
It was a huge moment until, you know, what happened.
And then here comes a couple kids coming up, Coach Woody, Hayward needs his inhaler."
And I looked over towards the bench, and Hayward's on the ground.
He starts gasping for air as if it's his last breath, and I'm sitting there like, "No." And at that time, I think Lisa Lyra walked over.
I'm a cardiac rehab nurse. He's not breathing and checking for a pulse and not feeling one.
"You gotta stay with us, Hayward."
Chest compressions was something that we need to do.
She's still pumping. I'm like, this kid's gonna die here on the field.
He wasn't moving. Completely unresponsive.
He was dead. He was dead.
On September 10th, 2010, just minutes after scoring the game-winning touchdown, Hayward Demison III died.
Like, "No, Hayward, wake up. Stay with us, please."
The first thing I hear his voice is, "Hayward, you there? Hayward, you there? You there?" 4 minutes later, I was alive. "Hayward, you there? You there? I'm here." All I remember is my coach calling the play. And as soon as I scored that touchdown, I noticed something that was going on with my chest. It was a sharp physical pain. It felt like somebody just took a knife and just kept stabbing you repeatedly. My eyes began to roll back, and then all I could hear is just sounds just slowly fading.
Oh, Hayward, wake up.
And my coach was like, Hayward, Hayward. The sound just faded off from there. Nothing but pure darkness. No sound, no touch, no feel, no taste, no nothing. Just a body that's gone. And as soon as I woke up, I see Lisa Liver. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for her. After I got to the hospital, the doctors told me I never had asthma.
What Hayward had of abnormal coronary arteries, which supply blood to the heart muscle. Normally his coronary artery would be going, his left one would be going here, his right one would be going here. Instead, his left one was inside the wall of the aorta and came off over here on the right side.
I was faced with the choice. I could have triple bypass surgery, but my football career would be over. Or undergo a much riskier open heart surgery with a chance to return to football.
What would life be like if you didn't have football?
Just a soul that's lost into thin air.
The kid's having open heart surgery. I just thought that there's no way that this kid's ever going to be allowed to be on a football field again.
My junior season was over. So after a week of being in and out of the hospital, I just wanted to be with my team.
Hayward Demison coming out with the team captains. A week ago, the young man passed out and actually died.
It was hard to believe that I was going to be in pads. All the emotions hit me. Why do I have to have surgery? Being able to have that moment with my teammates, you know, not knowing whether if I was going to live or if I was going to die.
I told him that I loved him and that I knew he was going to get through this.
It wasn't even about football or anything at that moment. It was about, son, if I could, you know, if I could just take your heart problem and give you my heart. It's about 24 hours after surgery. Surgery went pretty well.
Even knowing that he's here just still hurts me because so very close to losing him.
You're going home. You gotta take it easy.
Yep. The things that I didn't get to do junior year, you know, I wanted to make a statement. I wanted to bounce back. I wanted to do the impossible.
I was actually a little bit reluctant to consider clearing Hayward to play football again.
He said, I will not let him play unless I feel he's 100%. We're gonna run these different tests.
I ran 15 minutes on the treadmill, and it was unbelievable to him because I thought I would be exhausted quickly. I was able to breathe better. I felt a lot better than I was before. My heart was beating correctly.
Even though I didn't want him to like play again or do anything strenuous, I knew that he needed to play again.
6 months after open heart surgery, I was cleared to start training again, play football again, and dream again. I haven't touched the field in like almost a year. There were some doubts.
He came to me and he said, Dad, do you believe in me? And I said, son, I'm always believing you. I said, but do you believe in you? And the look in his face is indescribable. And I knew right then, I said, he's back.
My dream used to be to score a game-winning touchdown. Now it was just to get back on the field. On a Friday night in September, it happened. Got that first run, got a couple yards, and then when I got that first hit, and then I got back out really fast, and I was like, wow. Just looked up to the sky and say, I'm back, and this is me. And then from that point on, I was just ready to go.
Pass is complete at Demison, one player to beat, touchdown Central.
I had my bud back, and we were going to kick ass.
He goes from dying on the field to being a first-team All-State running back. He put us on his back, and he carried us throughout the playoffs. He certainly has heart, and a lot of it.
I got a full-ride scholarship to play football at Southern Oregon University. I'm chasing new dreams now. And I know in my heart that I will reach them. Just like I did on the night that I died.